Hello and welcome back to Car Chat TV. My name is Oliver, and in today's video I just want to do a little bit of a roundup. I've had the car a week now, it's going home today, and I just wanted to do a little bit of a vlog style video talking about the conclusion, how I think the car's been this week, what kind of things I've done with it, and I'm just going to show you in and around everywhere in the car so you can see everything. So first of all, we're just going to start with a bit of a front walk around here. You can see one thing I have enjoyed looking at are those rims. Don't they look good? These are the 20-inch V-spoke black anthracite wheels. There are 4 trim levels: the Sport, the S-Line. This is the Edition 1. They used to call it Black Edition, but now it's called Edition 1. And then you've got the Vorsprung. So we've got the black window trim, black gloss, black gloss grille at the front, all around the frame, and these obviously are kind of steel chrome look. I think the Vorsprung is black though. That's how they get you. They want you to pay extra. Let's jump into the rear space. Just, it is what it is. Now the seats are Napa leather with the Edition 1, and they're pretty comfortable. Some of the passengers I've had here have said they are a little bit too hard, so I guess, but that's going to be good for, you know, it's going to be very durable. These seats will wear well. This one's got little cup holders in the back, pretty fancy. No ski hatch or anything like that. Yeah, good knee room. This is a 3-way climate control. When I turn the car on, plus and minus, you can sort that out yourself. But it can be done by the driver as well. It's got a storage pack, hence these netted seats. I think that's a £250 option. And then I don't think you get a panoramic sunroof unless you get the Vorsprung, unless you cost it, I guess, which is probably £1,500 option. But it is the Sportback. That's all good. Space down there is pretty good for your legs, knee room. If you're over 6 foot, you might struggle for headspace, but this is what I've been really impressed with. The materials in the Q5, and this is some of the softest, thickest, like suede Alcantara I've felt in any car. So I've really enjoyed that, just fingering that for the majority of the week. Okay, here we go. This is what you're paying £2,450 for, is this sloping Sportback design. So rather than having the Q5 normal that comes out, the trend now, all brands are doing a Sportback coupe variant where you pay basically £2.5 more. You lose space. This one loses 40 litres of boot space. So it's got 510 litres of boot space. This is another thing that annoys me. So this one is the 45 TFSI. It's a 2-litre petrol, 265 PS fire to start, 360 Newton meters of torque. But there's no kind of emphasis on the exhaust. It's just like bent down, pretty lame, and it reminds me a little bit of a back of an EV. So there's no, you know, dual exhaust or quad exhaust. It's still pretty meaty. It does 0 to 62 miles per hour in 6.1 seconds. But yeah, they've not bothered with the exhaust design really down there. So these are your 510 litres. Again, let's just have a good old butchers. Obviously put them back and you can get more space, but 510 litres. I'm just going to show you everything. So underneath here, all in there, some AUDI first aid bags and whatnot, locking wheel nut. Down we go. These seats as well are a bench, so they slide 12 centimeters. I'm going to show you. I'm going to get in. I'm going to get and show you, because this is pretty cool. I think I've seen this in the T-Cross. In the T-Cross and the Volkswagen, it does this. So if you put your hand here, there's a lever, and you can slide it forwards. 12 centimeters of play, forwards and back. And those two do the same with a little lever. See if I can show you. See, there you go. I can show you how the lever's there. Bang & Olufsen sound system on this one. Contrasting rock grey stitching throughout. Well, let's jump in the front, because I'm pretty sure that's where most of you want to see anyway. So this week I've taken this off-roading on a farm to get to like a little cabin. I've had to load the car up, which is done really well. The car handles and drives like effortlessly. Is that a word? Yeah, effortlessly. And I'm a bit of an Audi fan anyway, so I enjoy the car. I know about the MMI infotainment. I love the way they've got the climate controls completely separate. I've got a bit of sun glare here, so I do apologise. You know, easy to touch. Not even touching these, and they're going off. Heated seats on this one. All the little knobs feel good. A little bit of knurling design there, just making it a little bit more tactile. Then we've got drive selects, as we know. Trying not to get the sun glare in there. Hang on, let's drive this car forward a bit. Let's drive this car forward, try and get out the glare. Come on, come on. Oh my gosh. There we go. Is it going to get it out the glare? No, not at all. Not at all. It's not going to get out the glare at all. Ah, well, that was pointless. Oh well, we move. We carry on. Let's see if I can come from this angle. Okay, so the infotainment. So on other Audi vehicles, you notice that a lot of the facelifts, they've integrated the infotainment screen into the dash, like the Audi Q8, the Q7, the saloons. But in this new Q5 Sportback, it sticks up a little bit like the older generation cars, but I actually quite like it, and it helps the passengers kind of get involved as well. They've actually put the volume and sort of track skipper on the passenger side, whereas it used to be over here for the driver to fiddle with and have a little play. While I'm over here, quick show there, good bit of space. Oh, I'm loving this sun flare. Not. Anyway, a little bit of a Quattro badge there. Come on. There we go. Again, the materials have been pretty good in here. And if you're familiar with the Audi virtual cockpit, super easy to look at. Right, I was getting annoyed with the light, so I've just parked in the shadow for you guys to see a little bit better. The infotainment, the virtual cockpit infotainment, really cool, really easy, really crisp. I also really love how you can kind of touch it like flat. There's no sort of glass protecting it, because I'm weird like that. But yeah, you can click view here to change the view, seeing the little circles. I just kind of like that. It's classic. And then you can use your little toggle to short-term memory, long-term memory. This is the 45 TFSI, so you're getting 32.1 mpg, so 2-litre petrol. There is a 40 TDI, which is a 2-litre diesel. That's going to get better miles to the gallon. Or there is the TFSI E, which is a hybrid, and that's going to get you 37 miles with your battery there. So if you click this in, or like that, it does nothing. But if you click the menu, you can basically have onboard computer or reduced display. Well, that just gets rid of everything. Look, if I click that, it's all gone. So you can just have it like that. But I mean, I don't know how many of us would do that. And then if you really, really don't like the view, then you just go to settings and display and brightness, and then just the Audi virtual cockpit. You've got classic, S performance, dynamic, and it's literally a case of just clicking it and then clicking yes, and then the one you're in, you can click configure and choose what you want on your display, additional display. So it's pretty cool. It's not as limited as some might think if you didn't know, if you just thought, oh, that was the view. So there is stuff to do, and you can change your brightness, and that's good. Look, if you go, look, screen cleaning, click that, it all goes black, you can clean the screen. Now, my next point, the infotainment. 10.1 inches here, really crisp, really responsive. If you spend 58 grand on a car, which this one is, they start at like 49,000, but this is the edition one with all the black elements. It's 58 grand, right? You want the infotainment to be responsive and not laggy at all. And that is what I love about the MMI infotainment. It's bam, in. It's, oh, there we go, a little bit lag. It's bam, in, we are in. Now, a lot of new cars suffer from lag, don't they? Which is really annoying. It would annoy me, I'm sure it annoys you guys. Let me know if anyone's ever had any issues with the MMI. With the Audi Q5 Sportback and with other Audi models as well, you've got the Audi Drive Selects, you've got the off-road, which takes off stabilization control, restricted stability. You've got efficiency, which I've been trying to drive in a little bit, save a bit of miles. Comfort, which does what it says. Auto, I don't know who drives on that, does everything automatic. Dynamic, the most sporty setting, hence, you know, the little racing curbs there. And then you can go into individual, and then this is always good to see what you can actually change. So there's not much. It's the drive system, efficient, balanced, dynamic, and the steering. So a lot of all those other drive modes will basically be to do with throttle response and gear changes. Obviously, dynamic is going to hold on to the gears for a lot longer than an efficient. It's going to change a little bit earlier. But if you want to come in here, the steering's brilliant on this. When you're driving a bigger SUV, the steering needs to be quite light, I think. I like it. It makes it easy to park, which brings on my next point. These cameras are super crisp and super clear. You've got 360 as well. Now, when I first got the spec sheet from Audi and it said 360 camera, I was like, yeah, brilliant, I love those. You can move it, kind of thing. And but it won't, like we saw on the Audi e-tron and other cars. You can actually move it, but this one doesn't actually do that. 360 just means it's got a camera on around all of the car, 360 of the car. But you do get like a sort of top view simulation, but you can't physically move it round, which I know they have the tech for that in some of their other cars. So it'd be great to see it in this, but it's not here. But let's have a look at the center console. All right, not much has changed really. The Audi AUDI Q5 Gen 1, same here, is the cup holders. That's it, cup holders are here. I wonder what that little eye was then. A little eye, see that? Is that a Easter egg? I found an Easter egg, mum. Gear selector, easy, 7-speed. The transmission is fab. With this, you're going to find you are going to burn through a lot of fuel, because this 2-litre 45 TFSI wants to go, and 6.1 seconds, it feels quick in this big heavy car. I really don't know why they put I don't know what you can store in there. And also, what's that? iPhone Max will not go in there. If that is an iPhone holder, think again, designers, because I tell you what, it doesn't go in there. In there again, I don't know. That is what kind of a borrower's phone maybe, or a little phone from Zoolander. Derek's. I mean, no. What? Crazy. I don't know. I thought, could it be opened up? Maybe it can be opened up as an option for a wireless charge. But it's good. Down here, you've got contrasting stitching, so you don't really get down to much cheaper fabrics down there. Well, okay, so you could say it's a bit scratchy, but piano black glass, people moan about it. Oh, fingerprints, just clean it. It looks good. And at night time, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, this one's got the ambient lighting, which has been another cool thing that I've enjoyed. Lights and vision, and I think this is with the comfort and sound pack with keyless entry, which has been a dream. Background lighting, and then you've got all these different ones you won't see obviously now, but there will be on other videos on Car Chat. You'll see me fiddling around, but obviously you can go in and choose like that, and then they all come up. It'll be on another video. But really, I'm gonna finish up really. So here you go. I'm gonna finish up. I'm just gonna say that I've had it a week. We've done some filming with it on Monday. Some great passing shots, some drone shots, which was really cool. The car looks great. In my opinion, I think it looks great. I do think they could have been a bit more outlandish with the design, with the sportback design, just to make it, I don't know, look a little bit more sporty. Because every now and again I look at it and think, oh yeah, it's nice, but it's not wow. Like, wow, oh my god. Don't know, just little things, little changes here on the bumper, but I guess another thing is, you know, they want to get your money off you, don't they, to option up to get the top trim level. You know, the black badge would look good. I'll probably wrap that on the front. Driven it everywhere. It's been an absolute dream to drive. Really easy, great visibility on the road. Anyone can jump in. It's basically like a Dodgem car. You get in, you don't even need to get the key out your pocket, and then you just put your foot down, put it in drive, and you are off. I've launched it. It's brilliant. It's going to get you out of any junction with ease. You're just going to be going, oh, I've burned a bit of fuel there. And then I've taken it to like a farm, because I was staying at this lodge over the weekend, and it had all these really rough divots, terrains I had to go through. And the car, again, Worked really well. I didn't even put it in off-road mode, thinking back. I just kept it in efficient and drove it, and it was just easy. Everything just felt really easy to drive, and the tech is really good. So I definitely think if you're looking around the, you know, the 49, 50k price region for a sportback coupe, the X4, BMW X4, or the GLC coupe, or this, give them all a test drive and see which one you like the best. I think this was probably the cheapest, or a couple of grand maybe. But yeah, if you've liked the video, I've probably waffled on for more than what I wanted to. I just wanted to do like a bit of a show you everything. Have a look in the cubby hole as well, why not? Just before I go, make sure everything's been fine. There hasn't been anything apart from the exhaust outlet. That's about it. Everything. Oh, these are touch as well. These are quite cool. That's it. Right, I'm waffling. If you've loved the video, throw me a like. As always, comment down below what you think of the car. Are you an Audi fan? Do you own a Q5 Sportback? How have you found it? As always, get subbed. And I'll see you on the next one.